Happy holidays. I'm Roni from the blog ourhighstreethome. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you how I made these simple holiday coasters from some supplies I got at Hobby Lobby and from some napkins I had in my supply stash. Here are the blocks, which already have the feet on them that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby. I started by giving them two really good coats of just a white acrylic craft paint. You could use chalk paint if you wanted. It would dry faster actually. I painted the tops and the sides. I left the bottom bare. And here's how they look once they were dried. I moved on to preparing my napkins next, and here are the holiday napkins that I used. I just wanted the leaf portion. So what I did was I put the napkin over the wood block and centered the design on it the way I wanted it, and then I cut that shape out to fit the wood block. I left a little extra napkin all the way around the edges, and then I made sure all the layers of the napkin were off the back. Now you can use any kind of Mod Podge for this. I just used plain Mod Podge and gave it a nice thin coat underneath the napkin, and then I smoothed the napkin down with a piece of balled up saran wrap. And you'll see why you want some overhang as we proceed through the video. Now I wanted the glue to set up and dry quickly, so I do like to bake it, and I got this tip off of Patioelf, where you put your pieces into a cold oven, turn the oven on to 170 degrees. Once the oven reaches 170 degrees, just shut it off and leave your pieces in there for an hour to cool. It sets up the glue quicker and it helps smooth out any wrinkles. So once that part was done, I gave the whole top of these coasters a nice thick layer of Mod Podge. I made sure there wasn't any goofy areas or drips, but I covered it really good right out to the edges. Now you will see as you put this layer on, your napkin might start to look wrinkled again because it reactivates the glue underneath. But what you can do is from that point on, you rebake it again using the same method. And then once it comes out, you can take just a sanding block or a file or anything you want, and you file down away from the picture to get a nice clean edge. You just basically sand your fabric, or I should say napkin, away. And it gives you this pretty edge. Just go in one direction when you do this. In this case, I'm just going down and away from my picture. And there it is. It has that pretty sharp edge. Now to seal the top of these coasters, because they're going to have drinks on them where there'll be moisture on the glasses, I decided to use this water-based polyacrylic from Minwax, and I gave it a layer around the sides and the top, and I did 2 coats of this. These coats dried pretty quickly, so I put a coat on, and after 4 hours I put the second coat on, just for the extra protection. I did want to make one thing clear here: you don't bake the polyacrylic. Once the polyacrylic's on, all the activity that was going on in the oven is done. Then I decided to take some of these glass beads that you get in a roll from Dollar Tree. I used the green ones. I had green and gold and silver. I liked the green. I used some E6000 and some hot glue to attach them just to the outer borders of these coasters, just to dress them up a little bit. And I used both because the E6000 holds better than the hot glue, but the hot glue sets up faster. And this is what they looked like when they were all finished. I hope you liked this project. If you did, please like and subscribe.